Are you going to Tours France this summer and don't want to end up in this situation? Been there, done that. From cultural tips to what to pack, here's everything you need to know before you go to Tours France. Let's start with the basics. In this section, I'll be covering your SIM card, banking, traveling, and packing essentials. There are a million answers to the what kind of SIM card should you get, and I'm here to tell you the best one for Tours France. There is going to be a great shop called Free. I'll put an image of it right here. Free. This is the store you want to go to get your SIM card. There's also the option of an eSIM. Myself and other peers had tried it, and it came with a lot of technical difficulties. Honestly, just save yourself the headache and get yourself a SIM for $20 at Free. Okay, next up we have banking. Just make sure that your credit or debit card doesn't have international transaction fees. Your cards are still going to work in France and Europe. Make sure that you have cash and coins, as you're definitely going to need the cash for farmers markets or local stores, and you'll need the coins for laundry if you plan on doing it in residence. Next we have traveling, and I'll go over bus, train, and plane. When it comes to the bus, it's essentially the same system as in Toronto, where instead of a Presto card, they have a Navigo card. So you have the option of getting a bus card that you can fill up just like the Presto, or you can get printable tickets just like here. For the train station, it's literally right beside your residence, a 5-minute walk. It's called SNCF. You'll know where it is. Lastly, when it comes to international travel within Europe, I recommend Ryanair. It's affordable and will get you to the place you need to get to. And for the last section of basics, we have our packing essentials. Number 1, make sure you get an outlet adapter. This is a little device that allows you to connect your North American outlet to any sort of outlet worldwide. Next, you'll definitely want to bring a fan, whether it's the little fan that you can plug in and put on your desk, a handheld fan. France and Europe in general, they don't really use AC, and the chances that your residence doesn't have AC is very high. So make sure you bring a fan. Lastly, you should bring a reusable shopping bag. Not as essential as the other two, but I highly suggest it, as they will make you pay for paper bags, no plastic bags, and it's gonna cost you 1 to 2 euros, and after converting that, it's just not worth it. On to the dormitories. The dormitories are called apart hotels, so they're half apartment, half hotel style, generally made for students, and will have other non-students in the building. This is how you open your blinds. Like this. Now, this will make more sense once you actually get there. Number 2, they will only refill your toilet paper once for free. Do not be tempted to go buy toilet paper, because most likely your peers have already bought in family packs of toilet paper and they are not going to use it for the whole month. Reach out, share resources. Next, I suggest doing laundry out of residence, as it's cheaper and also a really fun experience. I suggest Speed Queen, very good overall. You don't need to buy an entire jug of detergent because, again, you're only there for 1 month. They sell individual packs of detergent and whatever else that you may need for your laundry. And lastly, keep your room dry. If you have a damp towel or you don't dry your dishes completely, these waterflies will swarm the damp area and it will be very disgusting. 3 cultural norms that you should definitely know. Greetings. Before you talk to anyone in France, you have to make sure that you say bonjour. Even better if you include their prefix. So bonjour madame for women and bonjour monsieur for men. Also, this isn't really a cultural norm, but try to speak French when you're there. You go up and you just immediately speak English, as if you just expect everyone to know your language. Especially because Tours is a smaller town in France, I would highly suggest brushing up on your French and using it when you're there. At least try to speak French at first, and they'll appreciate the effort, and then you can just switch to English. Secondly, places tend to be a bit quieter. Make sure you're not talking at like full American volume. And lastly, do not walk in the bike lanes. I swear they're so seamless into the sidewalk, you don't even notice. For the sake of keeping the video short, here are the final tips that you can take a screenshot of. Check the description for a more in-depth overview of everything that I've just said in this video. Thanks for watching and safe travels!